So this is lesson number 7 for Under the Bridge, the outro, and within this lesson we'll be using these chords: A major, A minor, G6, F major 7, and this A major open chord. So we start off with our A major chord at the starting at the 5th position here. Hit that twice. Go to our A minor chord. Now something just to remember that isn't in those chord diagrams is with this A minor chord, it's a good idea to use our middle finger to slightly touch string number 4 so we can mute that string. So otherwise we'll get an undesirable sound. So you want it to sound nice like this. And then we go to our, after that, our G6 chord, and then our F major 7, that's F major 7 chord. So it's like this slowly, this is the beginning of it. Then once we get to our F major 7 chord, we have to do a slight little riff. So we it's actually based around this F major 7 chord. So we're going to take our index finger, we're going to do a hammer on onto the first fret of string number 2. So we take our index finger off for that part of the chord, hit string number 2 open, hammer down with our index finger on string number 2 of fret 1, and then we hit string number 1, which should be open, and then back to string number 2 of fret 1. So it's like this slowly. So I'll just play that all the way through from the beginning for you. Okay, now the second part follows the same chord progression, so there's no changes in that. And it starts off like this. We strike the A chord twice, we go to our A minor, and then we just hit the 2 high strings 3 times after we strike it once. So it's, and then after that we've got to do a pull off with our pinky finger on the 3rd fret of string number 1. So we might find that a little difficult to begin with, but you've got to remember to hold the rest of the chord down as well, because we've got to keep the rest of the chord ringing while we're doing this. So let me play that for you slowly. So that's it there, and then after that we go to our G6 chord. Strike it 4 times, and then we move to our F major 7 chord. But the first time we hit that chord, we want to leave our index finger open. So we're only using these 2 fingers here to push down on the chord. So it's so I'll play that part for you slowly from the second part here. When we grab that F major 7 chord again, we hit it 3 times. And then while we're holding this chord down, we have to do a little hammer on and pull off with our pinky finger, which will be on string number 2 of fret 3. So basically we're going to hit string number 2 whilst holding the chord, so our index finger is pushing down on string number 2 of fret number 1. So it's just like that. And we'll just hit the open string once as we're doing the first part of that hammer on. So it's, and then immediately after we do that, we hit string number 3 while still holding the chord, which means that this note here is ringing out with our middle finger pushing down on string number 3 of fret 2. So I'll just do that slowly for you, starting from the G6. Okay, and then the next part goes back to our A major chord, hit that twice, go to A minor, and then it's the same thing as before, except for we just hit these 2 high strings twice, just like that. So slowly it's like this. And then we go to our G6 chord, that 3 times, to our F major 7 chord, the same thing. We release our index finger, strike the strings once, put our index finger back down, and then strike the strings 4 times. So slowly it's like this. And then we go back to our A major chord, strike it twice to A minor, and we do the same pull off that we did for the F sharp major we did before. So we use our pinky on string number 2 of fret number 3, and we do a little hammer on and pull off there, and then strike string number 3, and we'll be pushing down on fret number 2 with our middle finger because we're holding down this A minor chord. So slowly it's like this. Like that. And then we go back to our G6 chord, and then hit that twice, and then we go to our F major 7 chord, but here it's a little bit more difficult, so we have to hit it with our index finger open again, and then we hammer on with our index finger, so we're going to strike string number 2 of fret 1, so it's like this. So we just have to wait a slight pause after we strike the F major 7 with our index finger open, and then strike down, hammer on. So slowly that would be like this from G6. And then we end on this open A major chord here.